I have a second question. It's from Murugavel Swami, Vivekananda Mandir Metric Higher Secondary School, Science Stream, 12th Standard in India. And this question is for Desh. What was your key driving force to become an entrepreneur?
Well, it's just excitement. For me, life is made if you get up in the morning and you're excited about the day and have fun that day. And if you can live every day of your life like that, there's nothing more to it. And the very first company I worked for was a little company in Toronto that was owned by Motorola, but it was a little startup. And that's where I got that experience over the 4 years building a big business and so on. But every year, it was a whole new experience in terms of realizing that I could do things that I never thought of. And even more so, the people that you hired and worked with you, they all would say, oh, I didn't know I could do all these things. So it's just that entrepreneurship is the best way to have that expansive experience, the experiencing life as it happens, as Sadhguru is talking about. And so that was the hook. And so, I feel very blessed that I have that opportunity to be able to do that.
So, Desh, you could have made a small difference, but with the routers that you and your company and your engineers designed, now you connected all the planets. I mean, today we are having discussion, or this Zoom is one of the reason is those routers are transmitting the data at such a high, fast speed. And we are having, so you didn't just take a small problem, but you took a very, very big problem to solve.
Yeah. So, but inside of me, I share the same feeling as Sadhguru. I'm going to die of failure. I think the world is so huge and so big. Anything you do, if you can make a small dent in the world, that's a good thing. And the more you do, the more you see what you don't know, right? And so it may sound very big, but I think I don't feel that way. But it's good. It's good to be able to learn the tools, the techniques, and also clarify your own intentions, your own missions, and everything else to make a bigger and bigger difference. But it's such a small effort in what needs to get done in the humanity and the universe that it's a very humbling experience.
So you're also talking about humanity, universe, inclusivity. Did you feel that the whole universe you're part of the whole universe and you have...
Well, I haven't had the experience of every cell of my body experiencing the ecstasy, but I do have my moments of joyous periods, So I'm not quite at the stage of Sadhguru, but maybe Sadhguru will get me there someday. So, hey, count me in that
if I don't get you there, it adds to my failure. If I don't get you there, it increases my failure percentage.
So Sadhguru, what are your thoughts? What is the key driving force to become an entrepreneur? You're also an entrepreneur. You want to change the world. You want to make the human beings better and live happily, healthily. So what's your driving force?
See, nothing drives me, I drive everything, so I'm okay. This is what the significance of this culture, the significance of yogic traditions is just this, that there is no driving force in your life. You are the driving force. You are the peak of evolution on this planet. You should not be looking for any other driving force in your life. You must be in the driver's seat. So if you are not the driver and the driving force, then there is a serious problem. Because then you will imagine all kinds of things, and these imaginations have led to various kinds of conflicts, various kinds of troubles, and the level of violence and atrocities that we have committed upon each other is, we are not even seeing that it is we who are driving this. See, if I'm driving a car and I think God is driving the car, if I hit you, it's God's will, what can I do? If I know I'm driving the car, I don't want to hit you, it's very natural for me to look at it that way. I'm using a very basic example, but it is true in every way, because the worst things on the planet have been done by claiming that I have been driven by something else, whether it's a philosophy or an ideology or a heavenly master or whatever. I've been driven by something else gives you a certain insurance to do whatever nonsense you wish to do. This has to go. The basis of this movement is this, from religion to responsibility. It's important that human beings see, for every thought, for every emotion, for every action that I perform, this is my action, this is my karma, it's my doing. There's no excuse for this, there's no explanation for it.